Hello everyone, welcome to part 98 of Laravel 10 series in which we are getting the e-commerce website. So we will continue working on the dynamic product filter and we're going to manage the filters like fabric, sleeve, pattern, okay, the category based filter, okay. So we are going to manage this filter. In the last video, we able to add this filter, we able to create the products underscore filters table and we able to add the filters and their values with the help of Cedar. Okay, so in this video we are going to show these filter added filters here in the left sidebar of the listing page, so that we can able to manage them, we can able to use them, the user can able to use them for having the products based on these filters. Okay, so now we are going to work on these filters in the left sidebar, and for that we are going to create the function. Okay, few of the function we are required to create to show them here. Okay, and these filters are based on the categories, on these URL, on the IDs of these categories, like we used to manage the color, price, brand, all these filters, like the size, sorry, not the price but the brand, size. Okay, so these filters, their values are based on the categories. Like if the man is having the size, you can see these sizes. If we will open the woman, then these sizes will not come. Like if I am opening the woman right now, it is showing some kind of error. So we need to resolve this error. I don't know that how this error comes. I'm going to select some other. Okay, so I for women I'm going to see undefined variable dollar key is coming 254th line. I'm going to check it straight away. Here it is coming in filters.blade.php file. I'm going to open filters.blade.php, line number 254, 254 line. Okay, so here it's brand dollar key. Okay, so I'm going to check that. Okay, so here I have not taken dollar key, so that's why dollar key, I think it must not come now. Let's see, let's refresh. Now it's fine. Okay, so now see, like woman does not have any sizes because we have not added any sizes for these two products, so that's why no sizes are coming. See, in the brand only one arrow is coming because these two products just have one brand, that is arrow. So we are dynamically showing these filters and their values. So in men we are showing everything, all the filters and their values, because all these products are having these sizes. Okay, they are having these sizes, that's why we are showing these sizes here as well. Okay, so we are going to dynamically manage them. So now, like we are managing these, so we are going to manage these as well. Fabric, sleep, pattern, fit and occasion will come for only those pages, those listing pages where the products are having this filter. Okay, so so let's create one function here. I'm going to open here the products filter model file. Here, like get colors, get sizes, get brands. And now we are going to create one more function here, and that function name we're going to make it like public static function get filters. Here I'm going to make it like get filters. Okay, get dynamic filters, whatever you want to add you can add it, like get dynamic filters like this also. Okay, so it's your choice. Get filters, get dynamic filters. Here I'm going to add the $cat IDs in the same way like we used to add other for others. Okay, so that we can display only those filters that belongs to these categories IDs. Okay, so in the same way from these categories IDs we are going to fetch the products. Okay, so we are going to fetch the product IDs from these categories IDs that the user open. Okay, from this URL we are going to fetch the category ID of this main category and its subcategories as well. And after that we are going to fetch the product IDs that belongs to those categories. Okay, once we get the product IDs, now based on these product IDs we are going to fetch the filters. Okay, so here first we are going to fetch these filter columns. So for fetching this one I'm going to make here get filter columns. Okay, I'm going to take this variable. Then from products filter model, from products filter model I'm going to here select, I'm going to select filter name. Okay, so filter name I'm going to select, I'm going to use plug here, filter name here, sorry, filter name here as well, filter name and to array. Okay, so this one we can now see. So first we are going to check that whether we able to get these filter columns or not. Okay, so let's check these filter columns. Okay, so uh, sorry, for getting the filter columns, for checking these one, we need to call this one in filters blade file. Okay, so like this one, we need to make this dynamic and we need to call it. Okay, so we are going to add, now we need to add the for each loop this time for this one, because this complete portion, this complete div, we need to repeat, like one for fabric, one for pattern, one for fit, like this. Okay, so we are going to add the for each loop here in the beginning. So before adding the for each loop, we need to call this function get filters, get dynamic filters function, get dynamic filters. Okay, so this one we need to get from the ProductsFilter, get dynamic filter. Once again, I'm going to write it like this: get dynamic filters. What it is writing? Get dynamic filters here. Okay, so here we need to pass the category ID like we used to pass these category IDs with every function. Okay, so here this one we are going to close this one. Okay, now we are going to add the for each loop here. Okay, here for each loop, but before adding the for each loop, we first check it. Okay, we are required to see that whether it is working fine or not. Okay, we are going to check it and let's refresh it and see. Yes, fabric, sleeve, pattern, fit, occasion, all the filter columns are coming here. Okay, all the filter columns are coming here, though they are coming again and again because right now we have not used any kind of array functions. Array functions we are required to use now because so that's why we always convert to array. Okay, because we are required to use the array function. Here we are required the filter just once. Okay, and later on also the specific filter, like for men, only the men filters will come, like those filters that belongs to the woman will not come here. Okay, so now we are going to fetch their values as well. Okay, filter values, like for fabric we have added the values like cotton, blister, wool. For sleeve we have added wool, sorry, for sleeve we have added full sleeve, half sleeve, short sleeve. Okay, so we need to fetch these values as well. And I want to show you like for men, like these filters we are showing for men, and if you will search women, then there will be no filters, there must be no filter, as woman does not have any see, we have not selected, so yeah, in case of woman you can see again all these filters are coming, so it's wrong. For women there must be no filter because the women products are having no filter right now. Okay, so so this thing we need to work on this thing. So here we will show the values as well, and also we need to make sure that the filters will only come if that category products is having those filters, if some value is selected for those products, for those category products. Okay, so let's work on that thing. We need to fetch the values now based on these categories. Okay, so now I'm going to add one condition here. If count get filter columns is greater than 0. Okay, get filter column is greater than 0, and so going to add here like get filter values product select, we are going to select these filter columns here. Okay, so Here we are going to use the wherein id wherein id get product IDs. Okay, so where status is 1, get query. Okay, going to copy this one, and in case of else go to paste this one, and in case of else if filter columns is greater than 0, then we are going to use, otherwise we are not going to use. It means we are going to show all the filters in this case. Okay, product, and here I'm going to make it like this. Okay, get filter values. Okay, so now here we are going to take this one, get filter values. Once again, here we are going to use here 2 3 see, we are going to use here the array filter, and we are going to use here the array unique as well, and we are going to use one more array flatten. Okay, for $get filter values to get the correct results. So this time we am going to this one, I'm going to see now. Okay, so error is not found. Array for this one, we need to use this one, this class. So now we are going to check here, nothing comes here. Okay, here also in the case of men nothing comes, but in case of women you can see polyester, short sleeve, plain, slim, formal, the values are coming like this. But in case of men there is no filter value, and here we need to see that what is happening. So I'm going to check here in the enemy panel that the filters are selected for the products or not. Okay, so that we need to make sure that there must be some filters selected for the products, and for that I'm going to the products module, and we'll check. Like for the first product, you can see there is no filter selected. I'm going to select some filter. Okay, this one, like this. I'm going to select for the filters for the another product as well, so that at least we can make sure that there is no issue from here, from this end. Okay, so now we are going to see the men. Here now the values are coming. Okay, so that's why the values are not coming. So that's why I have added the filters from the enemy panel. So now I will move further, and here I'm going to get category filter columns. Get category filter columns. Once again, products filter, select. Okay, so filter name, wherein filter value must be equal to these values. Okay, and then group by, we're going to use the group by also. Group by filter name, order by sort ascending order, where status is 1. Okay, and also we're going to use here once again plug, and for filter name and to array. Okay, so now we are going to return this one, but first we are going to check here get category filter columns. Here this one, I'm going to comment this one, so I'm going to check here. See, fabric, sleeve, fit, occasion and pattern will come for men. Fabric, pattern, fit, occasion, sleeve will come for women as well. Okay, I think one of the product is having the filters, that's why it is coming, otherwise it will not come. See, I'm going to see here that why it is coming, why from the products as well. I think this second product with the fourth category is having the filter columns. Here you can see the filter columns, and this fourth category belongs to, I think, women. Red t-shirt, I'm going to check it straight away. Like this second product, I'm going to edit it once again. I think, yeah, this one is the men. Okay, so this one is the men, but I think there must be some women product also. Here the woman category, where is the woman shirts? Here the third one, yeah, third one is having the values. Okay, so that's why it is selecting. Okay, that's why it is selecting for the woman as well, because we have added the filters for the woman product as well. Okay, so now we need to move further. We need to return this one, so I'm going to comment this one and we'll return this one, so that we can show the values there as well based on these filters. Dynamically we are going to show their values as well. Okay, so here we are going to add now here for each loop. First of all, we are going to add here the for each loop, uh, for each $get dynamic filters, and this one we're going to end here, and for each this one we're going to remove, this one is not required. Okay, so here in place of fabric we are going to show as $filter first of all. Okay, so this $filter we are going to show, and we are going to show in caps. You see what we're going to use, and we're going to show here you see words means the first caps in caps. Okay, in the first letter in caps. Okay, so $filter. So first of all we are going to check this one, like here all the filters must come. Refresh it and we'll see, yes, all the filters are coming here, the fabric, sleeve, fit, occasion, pattern, but they they all have the same values. Okay, you can see the all are having the same values, and all are opening and all are closing, because we need to separate its div as well. Okay, so that's why so for this one as I'm going to make it like the dollar key here, and I'm going to use this dollar key here in place of fabric I'm going to make it filter, then we'll use this key like this. So now all will open and close separately. Okay, here you can see opening as well as closing, but all are showing the same value. You can see the same value in all. Okay, because the values we have not added the for each loop for the values so far. Okay, so we are required to add the for each loop for the values as well. Okay, so for values one more function we are going to add here. Okay, so I'm going to add one more function here, public static function. See, watch this video again and again, because this is bit complex, so it will take some time. So that's why now we are going to add here another function. Okay, so that is selected filters. Okay, selected filters, the selected filters means this one, like fabric. For fabric, we are going to check the values of the fabric here. Okay, so that's why we are adding here, like the filter name. We are going to pass the filter name here to get its values, filter name, and we are going to check the cat IDs as well, based on the cat IDs. Filters. So the same kind of query we are going to write here. Group by filter name. Array. Okay, products filter. Here we are going to use here array filter once again, and also the array flatten to sort the filters. Dollar product filters. Okay, so this one we are going to return dollar product filters. So now we are going to fetch these filters. Okay, so after ul we are going to fetch this one, like we have fetched that. I'm going to copy this one. Here also we are going to fetch this like this. Okay, so here we are going to fetch these selected filters. Okay, so here we are going to make some another value, like filter values. Okay, as we are going to show these filter values, so that's why here we are going to add the selected filters. Okay, so here dollar filter, first of all we are going to pass this one dollar filter. Sorry, after that we are going to pass this dollar that category IDs. Okay, so now based on these filter values, now we are going to use the for each loop here. Okay, for each dollar filter values, as now this time I'm going to take some other, like f key uh, here and here as well, dollar filter value. This time I'm going to take it like the filter value. Okay, and this one we are going to close after li, and other LIs we are going to remove. And here here we are going to add, in place of cotton, we are going to add here the filter value. Okay, here we are going to add the filter value. It will come here in place of cotton. Let's see. So now we are going to check once, like values are coming here or not, or some other issue. Yes, argument 1 we need to see here the filter value. that is having some issue. Here we are going to check that what issue. So we are going to debug this one now. First of all, we are going to debug this, why the issue is coming. So we are going to check output must not be like this. I think there is issue with our function that we have created, selector filters, product filter. Okay, so here is the issue. I have uh, make the mistake, product filter must come. Okay, so now I'm going to check once again, refresh it, and this time now the values are coming correctly. Okay, so now I'm going to comment this one and we'll see here. Let's see now, the values are coming here. Fabric, cotton blister, fine, the values are coming. Sleeve, full sleeve, half sleeve, you can see other values are not coming as the products does not have these values. Okay, other values, the product does not have, products only have these values, so that's why these are displayed dynamically. Okay, based on the category as well as the products. Okay, so now we able to see the filters as and their values as well. In case of women, we're going to see these filters once again, but only one value is coming because the product, there is only one product that is having these values, so that's why only these values are coming, because there are just two products added and we have added the filter for one of the product having these values. Okay, so more products will come when we will add more products with more filter option. There we're going to show more filter values we are going to show once we will select filters for all the products. Okay, so in the next video we are going to select these filters. Okay, and based on these filters we are going to show the products, so that functionality we are going to work on that functionality in the next video. So stay tuned for the next video. That's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.